Welcome Libra, we're doing predictions today. It is for June 2025 and it's wherever Libra is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign, and if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Now it is a general reading, so always trust yourself in what resonates, leave what does not. And if you're watching this in a different language other than English, it has been automatically dubbed by YouTube. And you can change the language selection, top right-hand corner of the video itself. You can also slow the speed down if you need to, or revert it back to the original version, which is in English. I have no control over the quality of the dubbing, so just keep that in mind. Now, I do realize I recently released a video for June for your star sign, and that one's more about moving through emotional states, anything you're dealing with where you need some extra guidance. Now, I will link that into the end of this video if you haven't seen it already. Certainly well worth checking out. All right, let's dive in. So Libra, let's see what's coming towards you. Oh, you've got the Lovers, which is embracing true love. So you may be in this beautiful connection. Okay, in the challenge position, as you putting some money aside for savings and being very practical with your money, let's have a look at the basis of the situation. Okay, so we're saying your plans and ideas may need refinement. Things need to line up a bit better for you right now. Okay, just to have faith and positivity in the future that things will turn out the way you want them to. You've got the star energy there. Let's have a look at the recent past. Oh, you got the mutual Two of Cups here. There's certainly definitely a beautiful love here. Home, stability, could represent marriage, commitment. Let's have a look at the present. Okay, some of you are seeking wise counsel around a situation in your life. It could also mean that you're connecting more to your spiritual side, spiritual groups. Okay, and you do have a lot coming in towards you, so possibly feeling like you may need to protect yourself or defend yourself. Why is that coming out? Okay, it's super interesting. You've got the Ace of Cups here, which is a new love interest. So I don't know if when it comes to love, you've had some issues in opening up and feeling like you really need to protect and defend yourself, where you may have sought some counseling or psychology to move through that kind of energy. Because when we have that kind of energy, we're always on the defensive versus being open to love. All right, let's have a look in the near future. Well, there's a focus on you doing what you love. It could be artistic pursuits. It could be in your time off. It's very creative. Let's have a look at your energy. Okay, some of you are working too hard and it's affecting the physical body, including your sleep patterns. And Spirit's saying you need to take the mask off and see where you're tripping yourself up in that regard. Why are you pushing yourself so hard? Okay. You do have the King of Fire energy, so you're very motivated at this time. But Spirit's saying there's an element of that where your physical body is having issues with you overdoing it. All right, let's have a look at the external influences around you. Okay, there's possibly some options or choices before you, something you're procrastinating on. Yeah, it's directly related to a new idea or opportunity coming your way. And Spirit's saying it's up to you. You're the magician. It's completely up to you where you place your time and energy, what you want to do. Let's have a look at your hopes and fears. Okay, some of you want to do something more meaningful, change what you're doing. It can be related to making big life changes around your career. It could mean that you possibly want to move and relocate, leave behind things that were disappointing, but you're procrastinating on it. You're unwilling to make a choice or a decision right now. You're possibly in a stalemate with someone, but it kind of feels more like it's your energy. Okay, some of you are worrying that you don't have the money to do what you want to do, or to move, or to follow a path that you love doing. All right, let's have a look at the outcome. Oh, the outcome is justice. So things are going to align for you. Things will come into balance for you. Give me some clarifiers. Having a look in the center here where you're embracing true love, being practical with your money. Need to be. Yeah. You are going to charge forward. There's nothing stopping you, Spirit saying. There's nothing in your way. Let's have a look at your plans, possibly delays going on, and Spirit saying just keep faith and positivity that things are going to go your way. Okay, Spirit saying there's a situation where you feel stuck and bound, like you've got no control over it. Okay. You could ask for help from your friends, Spirit saying, and collaborate with others. They're willing to help you, or, oh, okay, there may be a situation with a friend where you're not going to see eye to eye. Spirit saying be mindful with your words, lest you fall down a rabbit hole. So don't be projecting onto others negative energy, Spirit saying. Oh, yeah, because you may massively overthink and regret what you've done there. If you act out with a friend, someone that's trying to help you, or be mindful it's not a love interest. Because you've got the Lovers here as well. Okay. So the Lovers has come out twice. Okay, I've got another message here. Just be mindful of people. External people is the other side of this, who are trying to interfere with you in your love relationship. Because it looks like you are going to stand up for yourself, but you may say things you regret in the heat of the moment. There could be a better way of putting a healthy boundary in place, because you're going to regret it afterwards, even though it may be necessary at the time to prevent people interfering in your love relationship. Yeah, that's more of what that message is there. I think it's great that you're willing to defend and protect a love relationship, because it does need to be protected from external influences. Nobody should be telling you who you can and cannot date, or being negative about someone you're dating. All right, let's have a look at the present, where you may be seeking some wise advice around you feeling defensive and protective. Again, it's about this new love connection here. Oh, yeah, look, there's a Ten of Swords energy here. This makes a lot more sense. There's someone in your life that you feel is your person, and there is objection to it. Why? Oh, okay, this makes a lot of sense. It's because they're jealous and envious. They can see that you're on your pathway to abundance, fulfillment, and happiness. People don't want to see you happy. Some of you, it's family and friends. They're in a toxic cycle, which means they're being possessive over your energy. So how can you balance being in a beautiful love relationship and still giving time and energy to other relationships in your life, like children and family and friends, while still nurturing and protecting a relationship? Okay, let's have a look in the near future where you're focusing or want to do something that you love. Well, you've got some really inspired creative ideas here. Spirit's saying trust in them. Let's have a look in your energy where you're working too hard, and Spirit's saying you need to take the mask off as to the reasons why you're working so hard. You are working on your security and stability here. Okay, there's a situation you may need to speak your truth and back yourself in relation to how hard you're working. Now, that could be with an employer. All right, let's have a look at the energies of those around you, where there's a choice for you to make about an idea or opportunity coming your way, and it's completely up to you what you do there. Pretty much the same message. It's exactly up to you what you do with your time and energy. You're in the driver's seat there. And again, you're hugging your money really tight, wanting to save money. So that new opportunity may require an investment of your time and energy or money there, which is what's holding you back. All right, let's have a look at your hopes and fears, where some of you want to make a change, a big change. Some of you may want to move and relocate. You're procrastinating or in a stalemate and worrying about money. Oh, here you are. Spirit saying protect what you've created. Don't give up right now. You're in a macabre of protection there. You do have a beautiful vision, so it is aligned with your path, it's aligned with all aspects of self. Let's have a look at the outcome, which is justice. Oh, your justice is you manifesting everything you want. Beautiful. All right. Let's have a look and get to the bottom of some of these issues going on here. Firstly, this situation where there's opposition to a love relationship here. Or Spirit's saying you need to release attachments to that person or outcome. Whoever is being negative. Let them go. Even if it's just temporarily. And you need to be honest with others. So you need to speak your truth. What does that look like? Well, this person's really important to me, and whether you like it or not, they're going to be in my life. Yeah, you just got to be authentic and real. Do what's right for you. We've still got this energy coming up here where you're feeling like you need to defend and protect yourself. And Spirit's saying you're on the right path to your abundance, including love. Okay. There is a situation in your life that's ended, Spirit's saying. It put you in Ten of Swords energy. And Spirit's saying this shall pass. So these feelings will pass that you're going through. The emotional states will pass. You've just got to speak your truth. Wow. Coming through very strongly there. Let's have a look at you desiring to make changes, but you're procrastinating. Oh, Spirit's saying you need to make peace with your past and let it go. So what are you holding on to that's still impacting the now for you making big life changes? Is there a person that's making, drama in your life because you've got a new love relationship and you're really happy? The Spirit's saying you've got a big destiny this lifetime. So it's embracing that destiny, what's in your heart. I don't know if you did things in the past that didn't go your own way when it came to your career and finances, didn't turn out how you wanted to. Spirit's saying you've just got to trust your inner compass at this time and do what feels right for you. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Nature's Whispers Oracle. Yeah, you've got to keep your dreams alive. What's in your heart space, what you truly want to do. And you've got acceptance of love. There is a beautiful love here. It's gorgeous. And Spirit's saying be spontaneous. There could be invitations to go to things, being spontaneous with a partner. You may suddenly go, let's go for a weekend away or a little jaunt overseas. All right, let's pull you some guidance for your path moving forward. Oh, again, you've got the compass. You need to trust your inner compass to guide you. Do not listen to anyone else. And you've got the goblins here. So Spirit's saying, are you going to allow other people to tell you how to live your life? Are you going to feed the hungry goblins, or are you going to trust yourself and feed your positivity, your faith in what you know to be true for you? We could also resonate that with you wanting to do something, but then worrying about whether or not you can afford it. You're going right through metamorphosis right now. So a lot of transformation and change, which is trying to bring you into a state of wholeness and balance. Let's pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Yeah, Spirit's saying you've just got to be honest about what you're passionate about, what makes you happy. Doing your spiritual practices and having that quiet time is going to help recalibrate self and get you in a high vibration, and also get out in Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and ground your energy to Mother Earth. That's just some ways in which to cope with stress. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Oh, you got the butterfly spirit. You're absolutely going through a lot of transformation right now. Mostly it's standing up for yourself and speaking your truth. People trying to put pressure on you to live your life in the way they want you to live it versus you living it in the way that's meaningful for you. You've got the chameleon spirit, which says act as if you already have what you want. It's coming to you. And the beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation, not only in love, but also around your finances and your career. And the wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. You cannot control how other people show up and behave. It can be deeply hurtful. And the snake spirit, some of you need to heal from those experiences. Whatever went down there was really hurtful, but it's number 55. Again, that's a paradigm shift going on. I'm a big believer that we teach other people how to treat us, right? Now, if you've let them get away with stuff before because they were related to you or because you just wanted to not get involved in conflict, it hasn't served you, which means that you've allowed them to get away with things in the past where you should have spoken your truth and set a healthy boundary. All right, let's pull your crowning energy. Okay. You got the Pixie Perot. Now, it's interesting she's at the seaside. And Spirit's saying there's things that's possibly inside of you that you did as a child or growing up that filled you with a lot of passion and creativity. And to tap back into that inner child, to do those creative things, because it's really going to fire your spirit up. It's going to remind you of who you are at a core. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Want to get more videos through to your feed from me. And take it easy for now. Much love, much light. Namaste.